Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Unnecessary Rudeness. This is going to be episode 8. This is the show that spared no expense in asking if we could, but never thought to ask if we should. My name is Cobal. Don't you shake your head at me. Don't you do it.
I do what I want. I'm free to do what I want.
My name is Cobal, and these two murder hobos in front of me are Tommy No Skin and the Robe.
How you
Say
doing,
hi.
you rat bastard?
Well,
How you doing?
it's been a hell of a day.
The
heard.
hell of a day.
But, so, I want to get this started off with
Big
something
ones?
interesting.
Let's hear it.
So, I'm ignoring you. So I had to, the reason that this show is running a little bit late today is because I had to go and pick someone up at the airport. Unexpectedly. So, when I was there, we were getting the luggage, and I was thinking, because, you always want to have an identifier on your bag to make sure that you know it's yours. So I was thinking,
Of course.
what if on the front of your luggage you just drew a giant dick? Would they let that through?
I think you should try it on
that
your next
is-
vacation.
I am going on vacation.
You
I
can
mean-
be the guinea pig.
I like my big blue luggage. So,
Well, it can be a big blue cock luggage now.
it could.
Yeah. Big black
there's
dick with blue balls.
There's nothing worse than your luggage having blue balls. When you get it out, when you
I know,
get it
you
home
never know
and
when
you
it's
open
going
it
to
up.
explode.
I was going to say, you get it home and you open it up and all your clothes just explode everywhere. It's like, well, you've been
Oh, yeah.
pent up, haven't you?
Covered in residue. Yeah, it's a problem. It's
really
it's
is
a
a problem.
A clear,
It really
viscous
is.
material.
And in case it does go elsewhere accidentally, sometimes they ship luggage all over the goddamn place where you're not. Some unsuspecting fool opens it up. It did have blue balls during the trip. It finished. They open it up. Boom. It's like a glitter bomb, but really just cum. So
It's a cum bomb.
Everywhere.
Luggage cum bomb.
That cum rag suitcase didn't make it.
Oh, I love that band. That's such a good band.
Cum rag
Cum rag
suitcase. Well, I mean,
They always
it's too
finish.
bad none of us play instruments. Oh. I was going to intro you as
Go
saying...
ahead.
I was going to intro you as saying that he's already finished before we started, but I forgot to say it. Fuck. Oh well.
That's a shame.
It really is.
I like
It
how
really is.
I like how we begin these sometimes and explain why we're late when this isn't a live show.
It adds
Or
context.
Specified when it comes out.
Yeah, it adds
When it comes
context.
out at some point during the week.
Yeah. And what's your
It's
point?
filler.
It adds
It's good to
time.
let
It adds.
peasants
I'm just
know.
saying. Good to let the peasants know that sometimes we too, as noblemen, also get hung up doing things.
Noble.
I mean,
I
noble
consider
and
us a
men.
pack of street rats, but
Noble
I mean,
and
I
men.
also made us late.
You did.
you did. You did make us
Yeah.
late.
I would.
I was having a burger up at Martha's Vineyard, and had to take a shit before coming down here to meet with you commoners.
I know that's false because
Fuck.
people in Martha's Vineyard do not shit.
So yeah, we both know. We all know you were not on Martha's Vineyard. That just doesn't happen.
How would you know?
I've been there once.
I can use this
Have you?
anywhere I want.
They also don't talk like that. They're much more pretentious.
I'm new.
I've never once seen him wear a sweater around his neck or waist, so I don't think so.
All I have is these long shirts.
You're
They're
dressed the part
very,
here.
they're very strict.
Yeah, you see, we've kind of moved away. We have the robe here dressed down a little bit, and you're still dressed like you're
I got
going
fancy.
to.
I got fancy for my intro. I wanted to go casual afterwards.
And Tommy over here is still dressed like he's going to the worst prom on the planet.
Hey-oh.
Do you have a leg to stand on in that with your dress?
I do, actually, because this is literally all attached to me.
Yeah, but it's a dress.
And?
It's the worst dress because you're naked.
See, that
the
makes
robe
it a
looks
better...
like he just got back from prom.
This makes it a
After
better
busy,
dress.
sweaty night.
I would expect nothing less, really. But because this is all attached to me, I am naked. That makes this the best dress.
How about you, Thaddeus?
You may have
Tommy, no
magic
skin?
fingers with inanimate objects, but they got magic fingers for me.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
What has even happened?
A lot of fun stuff. It's real mahogany. Can you believe it?
These here, I would say this is probably a veneer.
This?
Yeah, it's shit.
Yeah, no, we literally... This here is like 45 different types of trees, all blended in together into wood pulp, and then formed to make this table, and then painted.
Oh.
Nicest IKEA can
I hate
get.
It's like half shitty, half nice, because they had to paint on all these little individual spots, but it's just a horrible amalgamation of wood. If anything is dropped on this table from like higher than 2 feet, it's gonna shatter and break.
Oh, yeah. It's very delicate.
Exactly, which is
And
why
it
we're
stains
having...
easy. I didn't
It
use
does.
a coaster over there.
And that's
With a problem.
It
exactly
ate
why...
right through the table.
That's exactly why we're having the orgy here tomorrow.
Like I said in the other episode, I brought the straps.
Everybody will have wood when they leave.
If you don't leave this show, hard as a rock, we have failed in our job.
Write it down.
Well, then allow me
Write
to
that down.
get the
Put that on a t-shirt.
Get the party started. I just stepped on something in my room, and it broke, and I don't
I heard
care.
something smash.
I heard it too, yeah. We both heard that. He is assumed the position. Quick, get the African rhino. Either that or the elephant. I'm not sure which we have standing by. We have one of the two standing by. Whichever one is more ready.
Get down from there, mate. You're scuffing up the finish on this bad girl.
Oh God, what happened?
He's become Optimus Prime. He's become Optimus Prime.
Good God.
Have you ever seen a more pronounced package?
Wait, let me get a shot of this.
Clean in.
Oh my God.
He turtled clean into his body.
Thumbs up.
Have you
Yay!
have you ever seen what's the name of the movie? Spy Hard? The movie Spy Hard with Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, there's a guy that Leslie Nielsen, agent WD-40, Dick Steele, goes into the director's office and he's nowhere to be seen. He goes and sits down on a chair and the director is hiding in a chair costume, or he's hiding in a chair disguise. And that's what he looks like right now, minus the protruding hips. The face is what really does it, yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
There's a reason I wear dark pants, and it's so that you can't see how wet the front is.
I think I'm going to name this episode Cobal's Little Shop of Horrors.
Gentlemen, it's my talk box. I need it.
My talk box. Get back to my standing
Don't
position.
take my top box.
So, Cobal, you were, you said you had, like a story or something that you were going to convey
Information. Good time,
Little bit of
bad
this, little bit of
time.
Did I?
Edging people at the airport.
No. I don't remember.
There was
Honestly,
an older...
Something about a sloppy Joe.
No, I know I had at least something to talk about besides the airport, but the whole mess today really just fucked it up. And I don't remember.
Steamboat
And
Willie.
my brain is gone. Oh, if you want to talk about Steamboat Willie, I got something for that.
Wow.
So
$16 is $16.
No, that's a Cleveland steamer. The Steamboat Willie is well above $16. You have to get the permanent press going. You need to get the permanent press going. There's an iron involved. You know, you really gotta. It's an all-day affair.
But it's $16 more than you had.
True, but
It's true.
it's not. You're not gonna sell something that's worth $4,500 for $16. Yeah, you've got $16 extra
This is
dollars.
oddly specific.
I just pulled a random number out of my ass.
If you're trying to get
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You've gotten $16 extra, but whoever you gave the Steamboat Willie to has gained $4,500 minus 16, whatever that is, in value.
Let's face it, you don't get a lot of customers for a Steamboat Willie. You got to take what you can.
Which is why they're expensive.
Oh yeah. Well, and
That's
it's the
why
setup
nobody
as
wants
well.
them.
You have to have an oil derrick. Those are hard to come by.
I know. And it doesn't come cheap. You're not gonna give out a Steamboat Willie for $16 fucking dollars. Let me tell you. The Mickey Mouse costume alone.
The oil derrick isn't. Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse costume alone is at least $1,300. And then the dry cleaning after they get the stains out. Yeah, no.
Yeah, sets you back.
You're losing money on a $16 deal.
Choo choo.
Anyway.
That's my finishing move.
Oh no.
That's right.
Look at this guy's hand.
Choo choo.
I know. What is going on?
I have restless legs.
That's your arm.
I'm sitting down, so my hand is resting on my leg, and they're just shaking. So, because I can't.
Probably get that looked at by a paraprofessional.
Why? It's fine.
And I don't mean a doctor.
Anything.
I don't mean like a doctor. I mean
if you want me to.
A pseudoscientist. You need to be investigated by a UFO enthusiast.
Look, the hand does what it wants. It's none of my business.
Get your disgusting arthritic hands out of here. Those goddamn things.
It'll be good for one of us.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
So I was...
I kind of want to know what I broke.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, you wanted to finish that?
Yes. So I don't remember if it's next year or 2024, one of the two. The original version of Mickey Mouse, the original style of Mickey Mouse, is going into the public domain. So the Steamboat Willie style Mickey Mouse will be public domain, and people are already planning knockoffs to use with it. But I'm more thinking of people just.
That.
Oh yeah, I'm more thinking of people just using the original Mickey Mouse to like do ridiculous things. Like they're gonna start selling 3D porn of original Mickey Mouse, or they're gonna sell
There's
knockoffs.
Gonna be some...
There's always porn.
There's gonna be some
always
really
porn.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I saw. Speaking of Mickey Mouse, odd enough,
and porn.
I saw a really old cartoon made by one of the artists from Disney. It was a wartime cartoon about Vietnam. And Mickey joins the army, goes to Vietnam, immediately gets shot in the head, and dies. This was made by an artist at Disney.
It never got released, or was
it was for a film festival.
Really? So
he made it for a film festival.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people viewed it. It's online. You can watch it. Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, it does a close up of him with a bullet hole in his head.
So it's Sniper
and then he just goes limp and blood starts running out of it.
What is the game?
But it's all black and white.
What is it? Sniper Elite 4 that does the bullet follows when it goes through people's heads, and you can shoot Hitler in their remaining ball, and you can like watch it in slow motion and like inside. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
You've never heard of this? Well, you should look up Sniper Elite 4.
I love Sniper Elite. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
Elite
fun
4,
for a time, but
You get a
replay
couple
value is
episodes in,
there.
That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, replay value is there, but after a while, you need to play a different way than sneaking and sniping. And I will play Skyrim crouching the whole fucking way because that's just how I am. I sneak. I like long distance shit. My sneak will be a level 100 before I even get to fucking Whiterun. But that game sometimes. After like the first couple missions, it's like I gotta do something other than sneaking around and sniping people. This is just fucking ridiculous. It just takes it takes an insane amount of patience to get people where you want them, and it takes too long.
Well,
so you try and then you just fucking fuck it, machine gun.
Let me tell you something. Magic never gets old. You can go into a castle, flame everybody. It does not get old.
Magic the Gathering?
In Skyrim.
Yes.
You go in, you flames.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever used magic in Skyrim?
I used it in VR, Ben. It's great when you can actually control it.
I would love that.
Ooh.
I wish.
Two different spells, both hands, doing in two different directions. It's fucking great.
I can't wait for Phasmophobia to come to Quest 2.
Oh, God.
That sounds like an absolute horrifying, horrible, horrible time. And if it ever comes to Quest 2, the three of us needs to do it. Record it.
Yes.
And record every pants shitting moment. Oh, no.
Hopefully at the time we can all be recording. And then we can clip them together.
That would be nice, but that would be an insane amount of work for me. I'm the editor.
You do a good job with it. You do.
Thank you.
You do a good job with it, buddy. Not bad at all.
You earned that host title.
No, you really do. Good job. I had a.
You put
I wish I had full body tracking so I could accurately convey the stance and the emotion I just gave you when you said that. It was it was ungodly levels of sass. But anyway, what were you saying?
Oh god. No, I was going to tell you guys. As you guys know, I've mentioned it probably a couple times. Like when I purchased my house, there was a main thing I was going for, and that was like.
You wanted room for the sex dungeon. He muted himself.
I managed to get a sizable plot, and the reason is for disc golf. That was like my main go-to. So over this time span that I've had this place, like I've been slowly working in this disc golf course, and which is fine. Like I do have like plenty of room to make it work. However, just on the other side of my property is this gigantic, like, rock bluff that the neighbor owns. And because he owns, like, 200 acres.
Wait, hold on.
What?
If the rock is bluffing you, you really got to call that bluff and just put all your cards on the table.
I shouted obscenities. It didn't respond. Nothing. So
I recommend
decided
C4.
to take it up with the owner instead. But, so I was going to go meet the guy. I've never met him. I wanted to go meet him, and realistically, I was going to introduce myself, but really it was just laying the groundwork for, like, some sort of deal for this chunk of land that I'm looking at. And, so, you know, we all get together, and we're going to go see this guy. Well, it turns out that the neighboring house, is his, but he does not live there. He's selling it. And his actual residence is the one right after it. So I start driving, and I see that there's vehicles at this house. So I pull up, and I get out. I don't see anybody, and there's no clear entrance to the house, like unless it was like around on the side. Yeah, it was bizarre. So I started calling out. I was like, hello? And over in the distance, this guy starts like walking around, and he's got another person with him. Right away, I knew it was the guy I was looking for, because the guy's supposed to be 86 years old, and there's this old man walking down the hill with this other guy. Long story short, turns out he's like in the middle of showing this house to somebody to sell, and it was like the most awkward moment. He was like, yeah, I can't really talk right now. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anything you had going on here. And I got in my car and backed out of the driveway slowly.
Hey, you may have actually helped. You may have actually helped him sell the place, because then he can just be like, see, I got people wanting this place all the fucking time.
Yeah. The stakes are high. People are interested.
Your offer may not stand. You may have to go higher.
Just come in with a fake offer, 20,000 above. I'll black rock this in here.
Oh my god. You can't go too far above. You may scare the people away. Like, oh Jesus, I can't do that. But then he can be like,
and then you fuck
I don't
yourself
really like
over.
that guy. He's kind of a dick. He comes in, highballs every offer. So maybe like 5,000 above asking. It can be yours.
Yeah, just to help out, just to help out a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get this fucking guy off my back.
You would know a thing or two about having guys on your back, wouldn't you, Tommy?
I would. You're on it all the fucking time.
Whoa. Bareback, too.
Yeah.
It's a feet.
No
saddle.
protection. That's weird. There's no
The
saddle.
problem is he always uses a silk saddle that just slides right off.
Yeah, the dress really doesn't, help. I just kind of slide off every one I jump on.
And you have
I'd
to ride
appreciate
side
not having
saddle because of the
spurs.
dress.
I find it more
She
elegant that
rides
way.
like a man. So?
I really, really should change out of this avatar.
You should.
You stop with all the fucking girl jokes, because I like the carnivore, okay?
We're just
I
gonna
like the
berate you every
carnivore.
episode until you change.
Peer
Oh,
pressure. Peer pressure.
You love it. It's all out of
It's out of love, Ben.
There you go. That's
You
that's
son of a bitch. You stole my microphone and you stole what I was going to say.
I hate you. I want you to know I hate you both.
Did you mention your comic book shop visit?
Oh, God. No. I didn't,
Oh, yes,
I did
please.
not
This
mention.
fucking guy.
Fill me in.
This
Well, all
fucking guy.
right, if you want. I don't think right here's the appropriate place, but if you could just turn
Sit.
back around that way.
Sit, boy.
Fill him in.
I tried. He won't. He won't let me. All right, so we get to the comic book shop, and Robe looks around, finds a couple cards that he wants. He buys them. I look around and I go, I don't really have a plan. But it's never a good thing.
To be fair, have you ever had a plan walking into a comic book shop?
That's the problem.
Seeing so I don't do it that often? No, I don't. But when I do it, my bank account suffers.
And so do we.
This time it suffered to the tune of, what was it, like $410?
My
Not the worst,
God.
but... So I bought
Jeez.
I bought another collector's box of a new set and a set booster box of Magic cards from the new set. And then I let the Robe here, because he is living vicariously through my wallet. I let him choose 3.
Oh my God.
God, honest truth. Here comes the
It is.
magic, good God.
Mm-hmm.
Get more
I let
freedoms
him-
on him.
I let him choose 3 single packs. And I told him money is no object. 3 single packs, and we'll open them. So he
We
chose
need to get
three
you a
single
Santa
packs.
Claus skin.
Why?
Yes.
Mm.
Because you are. You're like
I don't
the
have-
Santa Claus.
But I don't have that many grays. If you can find a Kris Kringle, I'd wear that.
There is white hairs blossoming on your beard every time you do something like this for me. Every time I see it, there's like a little shimmer and glitter, and then boom, another one just pops right out. And there's always a smell. I don't know why. I don't know how the smell relates. The hair is there. The smell is there.
It's like burnt
But what's it
haddock.
smell like?
Generosity.
Burnt haddock every single time.
Oh, yeah. In the air vents. Burnt haddock.
I guess I got to do a
I'm
better job
appreciative.
at cleaning my beard. I gotta stop visiting the fish market.
But
anyway.
And we opened a lot of those packs, did we not?
Yeah, we opened the 3 singles, and then the whole collector box, and that was pretty sweet. Especially
Pretty sweet.
the first pack. The first pack with the tax card.
Yes. We had what I can only describe as like a homeless man, I would say. And latched on to our thrill. He latched on to our thrill and inserted himself into our area to
He
view
was another vicarious
the
person.
openings. He was.
He was bi-vicarious.
He was. He was bi-vicarious through your wallet.
Yep, again, another through my wallet bi-vicariously. He packed up his shit from the other table and moved to ours to
Where's
watch
my
us open
handout?
packs.
Where's my handout? I want shit.
There you go.
You don't need one.
I said handout, not hand job.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't think that character has the equipment for that anyway.
You wouldn't know.
It's on his chest.
My character's smooth like a Ken doll. Unless I bend backwards. Then it has a bump. A front bump. When your character bends backwards, does it have a front bump?
It's 2022. Just because I wear a dress doesn't mean I don't have a dick.
That is very true. You gotta
Horrifyingly accurate.
You gotta Crocodile Dundee these people.
This is a knife.
Let's see what we've got here.
Let's
Just gonna do a quick.
That's not a woman.
Oh.
That's a
Oh.
man.
I've never felt anything quite like this before. Oh God, what is this?
I don't know. You've never felt it before.
Oh, clever guy.
It must be gratitude.
Did you have I thought there was a different story that you were going to tell me outside of the airport story.
There probably was, but I don't write things down.
Yeah, were you gonna tell them about? Were we going to do the Friday thing?
I mean, we might as well. So,
Ooh.
Friday afternoon at work, right? We were told that we are no longer allowed to listen to music. Starting
Really?
tomorrow.
Why? What was this sudden turnabout for? What-
Because I guess people have been on their phones. Like, I try not to use my phone for much at work. I really do. Every once in a while I do. I change what I'm listening to, or I swap apps to listen to, go from music to a podcast or something like that. I don't know who was fucking around on their phones a lot, but yeah, we were told no more. And I'm not happy because I'm gonna go fucking insane.
Yeah, the place isn't
Man.
very good at punishing single people. If they see like one or two people doing it, everybody
It's
gets
a blanket
punished.
punishment, which is
Yeah.
not right. You talk to the individuals
Goddamn
causing the
capital
problem,
punishment.
or doing
Right.
things wrong. You don't blanket punish everyone. That's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that becomes a morale crusher.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure morale in there is dead. Not like it was barely alive to begin with, but now it's basically dead.
Yeah, but
Jeez.
apparently somebody in the company doesn't care about morale. So I guess it really doesn't matter, did it?
They shot down the 10-hour days for 30% of the workforce being against it. This
That hurts my bones. Hurts my bones.
Yeah.
It
They
hurts the only bone that ever mattered.
the head bone? Not that head.
No. Not that one.
You missed it. He did a thing.
The lower bone. The second head bone. No. Oh, God, right on the head. I have a headache.
That's the best name for a dick injury I've ever heard.
I got a lower headache.
Oh no.
A lower headache.
Oh my god.
Went to the ER for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at this. What
Goodness,
you
oh,
make
shit.
of that?
Well, in order to fix this,
so
we're going to
I
have to rub it together like two sticks in order to start a fire.
It happens.
It chafes, but it works. There is
like
a
to
story that I wanted to bring up, and
I'm already up.
it involves one of my other friends. I won't mention his name, but if he's listening, he'll know it's him. And I want to say we're probably 14, 15 years old at this point.
So, yesterday.
Maybe younger, but not by much. And so that particular night, I was hanging out with him. I decided to stay over his place. And like any young kid does, when it's late at night, like 2 a.m., they say, "Hey, let's leave this place and let's walk around town at 2 a.m." So
Reasonable.
I'm going to stop you right there. Already,
Go ahead.
I can foresee so many different problems with this.
You're never gonna. It's
I am
It's
so
chaos.
glad I
Alright,
don't
so-
have children. I have a cat.
so
That's about it.
that's the extent of your responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. That's good. And so we decide to leave the house, and we take a rotisserie chicken with us because we were a little hungry. So me and my friend, are walking, and we have this styrofoam tray with a rotisserie chicken on it, and we're just picking pieces off and just
Wait.
being fucking cave animals and
So-
eating little scraps of meat.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah, go ahead.
You snuck out of you and your friend snuck out of his house at 2 a.m, and were walking around the town you live in while pecking at a rotisserie chicken that you brought with you. I want to make sure I'm following this correctly.
It's completely accurate. Like, you've got it down. So that's just where it starts. So as we're walking, as we're walking, it's fairly dark, but there's some street lights, and we're walking past this really run-down, shitty motel. Once again, I won't name it, but it's named after a restaurant. If you know the area. And as we're walking past, there's a guy out front. He's wearing no shirt, blue shorts, no shoes or socks, and he has some tattoos all over his body. And if you've ever, he looks a bit like the guy from American History X. If you could get like a good visual of this
Oh,
character.
that was a good movie.
So-
Which guy? The
Yeah, the main guy that
the
goes
main
to
character
jail.
that that was such a good movie.
Was it Edward Norton, I think, plays him? Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're walking down the street, and this is across the street on the other side. We're walking, and the guy yells out to us. Mind you, we're 14 years old. This is like a grown man. And he says, "Hey, buddies." And me and my buddy stop and we look over and we're like, "Yeah?" And he's like, "Hey, you want to party?" And we're like, we look at each other and we're like, "Fuck, no, we don't." And the guy's like, "Come on over. He says, "Come on over. I got 2 whores and 2 beers." And we're just fucking flabbergasted.
I mean,
First
you already
off,
have the chicken. He has 2 whores. He has 2 beers. You have a rotisserie chicken.
It's not enough. There's going to be 3 men there with 2 women and only 2 beers. That's not enough to get you drunk for what's about to take place.
Well, no, see what you do. What you do is you have 1 beer for each whore, right? And they're lying down at an angle off the bed. They're naked, and then you have the beers that run down, and then you drink it coming out of the thing. There you go. It runs down, you drink, you put your head, you're in the crotch.
Come into play?
I mean, you have to have something to wash down the...
we were not about to discard our rotisserie chicken.
No, you can't discard the rotisserie chicken. Yeah, that's the crux to this whole thing.
2 guys get a whore, and 1 guy gets the chicken.
And 1 other person gets the beer?
It's what's going to happen.
Well, no, it just runs down and you
dinner.
Beer, that's what's for dinner.
The guy with the chicken gets the beer. He needs it.
So we're like terrified, right? We're young, we're out late at night, we're eating rotisserie chicken, and there's seemingly some skinhead offering us 2 whores and 2 beers. So we say,
there's not
"Holy
enough
shit,
condoms."
Like, we continue to walk, we ignore him, and by this point in time, we've pretty much just destroyed this rotisserie chicken. There's a few scrap pieces of meat and ligaments, there's bones, but overall it's gone. And so it's just a carcass at this point. And where do we find ourselves at that point in time? Right next to an animal hospital. So we get the grand idea, which is closed at this point, mind you. We go up there and we, generously place the carcass on the welcome mat of the animal hospital.
Is this animal hospital in like a little plaza? And there's a gas station and a McDonald's across from it?
There is, yes.
I know exactly where that happened. But,
I'm just picturing the people at the animal hospital. They come in 5 a.m. 5 a.m. They got to get their place open. They got to save animals' lives. And what do they see? A desecrated chicken corpse on a tray on their welcome mat.
Should have placed a bone in a pentagram.
They're veterinarians, not vegans.
We thought they might have been able to work some sort of miracle on it.
Should have wrote "Please help" on the container.
Maybe get a second meal out of it. I don't know. So, anyways, that's not even where the story stops. After we, present our chicken carcass to the animal hospital, we decide to get the hell out of there and go back to his place. As we're walking back, we're passing that same area with the skinhead-looking fellow, and what do we see? Probably about 10 police cars, lights on, SUVs, cops swarming everywhere. I'm assuming they took this dirtbag down. They were all over the place, and the guy was nowhere to be found.
They wanted in on the whores, and they brought more beers.
We were also of the opinion that maybe it was a sting. They were trying to, like... Then again, it doesn't really make sense, because we were, looked young, too, but... Terrifying.
Should have called over to him and said, "Are you guys here for the beer and the bitches?"
I've only got 2 beers, but,
You're going to have to share. Beer and bitches.
You missed out on a golden opportunity. You could have had BBC, beer, bitches, and chicken.
Oh, God.
Wow, I didn't even think of it that way. When you put it,
who would?
When you put it into a form like that, geez, how can you turn that down?
I know, right?
Cobal out here looking for BBC.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Well, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought you would find that a riot.
Oh,
Shout out to the friend there. If you watch this, you know who you are.
you know who you are.
Some pencil shavings.
As soon as you said restaurant, there was a motel named after the restaurant. I'm like, wait a minute. I know exactly where that. I thought I knew where that was. I was going to ask you about it afterwards. And then you said Animal Hospital. I'm like, I do know where that is.
Oh my god. I never told you guys that story, I don't believe, so.
No.
What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself?
The microphone doesn't work if you're holding it. God.
These are nice.
They really are.
Italian
you know?
leather.
We spared no expense. We got the best chairs we possibly could because we saved all
Except
that
on the
money from the
table.
shitty table. With all the money we saved on the table, we got the best chairs.
You can hear the termites.
And there's a
If
fucking
you listen
party
closely.
in there.
Shut the fuck up in there!
In the middle section, where all the the whole base is, there's actually a termite amusement park in there.
Yeah, if you get close, you can hear.
It's just a constant repeat of Big Boo's haunt.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh lordy.
Pretty much. Slap hands. Slap hands.
Okay. Oh no. Anyway,
Oh,
I think
kinda
unless
free.
none of you two gentlemen have anything else to add, I think we should wrap up here.
There's nothing gentle about this man.
That's
Look
why
at
I
him.
did quotes. You need to pay attention. Look at me when I'm doing the gentleman in quotes. Anyway,
Well, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this horrific content.
yes, we have.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your family, as long as you're not too ashamed.
Tell
Tell
your
your
enemies.
friends and tell your yes, definitely tell your enemies. Inflict us upon all of your enemies. We are on Twitter. Link will be in the description.
Yeah.
And as of yesterday, as of the recording, we are now on Rumble.
Wait, so you were ragging on me this whole time about doing Twitter.
Yeah.
And you already said that we were on Rumble.
No. We had the
You
we
made
had the
the
channel.
account.
I made the account. I wasn't able to get it set up correctly through my phone. I went out and did it through the computer. It's all set. All our videos are up on Rumble. But
Since
to be
when?
fair, I literally just said, pay attention when I speak.
You didn't
As
give a
of
time.
yesterday.
All right.
No, yesterday. As of Friday. Sorry, as of Friday.
See, now you can't even get your story straight.
It was
Welcome.
either Friday or yesterday. I don't
Take 'em to
fucking
jail.
remember. Oh no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. It doesn't matter. We're on Rumble now as of
Saturday.
yesterday. Yes. I put a link in the group chat.
Continue. I saw. I
Anyway.
thought it didn't really matter because I thought we were already on Rumble. Because
I
you
finally
said,
got the videos
like
up on
episode
Rumble.
2.
Yes, I made the account. I
Yeah.
couldn't get the videos up for whatever. Now that's all taken care of and squared away.
God.
Shake your head at me in shame. You're on Twitter maybe 2 times a week.
Yeah, but I still had all the videos up basically before you did.
In his defense, it is a cesspit, so anytime he enters it, he's kind of doing us a solid.
Oh, I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
Elon Musk and Twitter. Oh well, next time.
Do it. Oh, it fucking
I can see the
rains.
I can see the back of my neck. Stop touching me. I see you. I'm basically in your seat. That's basically where I was. I was almost
Anyway.
up your ass.
Oh my god.
So would you rather it be you? Get in the chair.
No, I don't want. I do not want. Do not want. Thank you, everybody, for
No.
listening,
No one.
watching, whatever. We really appreciate it.
This was.
He's over there sending kisses. Thank you, everyone. This has been Unnecessary Rudeness, and we will see you all next time.
Shout out to
Ah.
KFC.